shoes adhere to my feet better. It's pretty good, for hiking. If I'm on a steep incline, the foot will sometimes slip inside of the shoe, but with the pine pitch, it holds firm, which helps me trek, pretty much straight up this cliff here. Yeah, that's how I came up. Most of the people came around the mountain, and I just kind of, came straight up it. So it's all because of the pine pitch. Now I'm just kind of foraging, checking out, what's around, as far as ecosystems and niches. So it's pretty secluded place up here. There is a lot of life, though.
A lot of love.
A lot of love.
Even more love.
I'm checking out now.
This has been a field report with Zach Rudd.
That's right. Weather's beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yep.
Also, weatherman Zach Rudd. Top of Cat Mountain.
90% chance of rain, though.
90%, really?
Yeah. Relative humidity is 60% and rising.
That's good.
Dew point's 25 degrees.
Would you stake your life on it?
Well, do you want the full weather report?
I'd like the in-depth one, if possible.
Okay. Well, if you look out over the mountains, you'll
Right.
see that there's light spots and dark spots.
Gotcha.
The light spots is where there aren't clouds.
Oh.
And if you look across, there's about 90% cloud coverage.
I see.
Even if you look at the sky, it kind of, there's just clouds everywhere. So, plus if you can kind of feel the moisture on yourself.
Right.
And it's not sweat as some people would think. It's actually the rain starting to fall, just so smally we can't feel it.
Okay.
But
Is that a real word? Smalley?
Bob Smalley.
That is a real word. That's true. I apologize. Continue.
Yeah. So, anyways, I just took a reading. I put the gear away, but I took a reading of the dew point and the humidity, and that's what I came up with. So, it's probably gonna rain, but the group seems optimistic. So
It's good.
that's pretty much the full weather report.
Well, this has been a weather report with Zach Rudd.
That's right. Okay, here we are again. We're in the Adirondacks. Day 4 of the torrential rains. Little did we realize we came to the Adirondacks during hurricane season. As you can see, the forest floor is completely saturated with water. Pretty much the food supply is running dim, diminishing.
Oh my gosh!
People here are pretty scared. We were feeling pretty optimistic, day 1 or 2, but by now the lumber supply is, like day 1 it was just wet around the surface, but now, the wood is completely saturated.
All the way through.
We're having, we're struggling to keep a fire, and keep warm. And
Drawing straws to see who will get eaten first.
it's,
Right there.
some people are actually beginning, their core temperatures are beginning to drop because there's so much rain. It's like, living in a pool.
Those will probably be the ones that get eaten first.
So, things do not look good. I'm not sure if we're all going to make it out of here, but here comes another shower. So I guess that's all from me. Thank you.
And now, live, a weather report with Zach Rudd. Where's the zipper? Let me in here.
Good morning, folks. Day 5 of torrential rains. This tent seems to be holding up, but I don't know how much more I can take. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just can't find the strength to get out of bed. Things are getting very bad. I think that's it.
This has been a weather report with Zach Rudd.
Things are going bad. Good morning, folks. Day 8 of the torrential rains. Like we said, little did we know, it's actually hurricane season in the Adirondacks. People are kind of congregating now just to stay warm because it's such a cold and cutting rain. If you look across the lake, you can't can't really discern the background from the water, so that makes it tough to navigate with a canoe. But I don't know, things are not looking good. We were remaining optimistic, but you know, we've had at least 5 inches of rain in the last half hour, which makes it extremely tough to push on. Like I said, the ground is saturated with this precipitation, which, you know, does not help the situation. So, I don't know, folks. I think that's it for me.
This has been a weather report with Zach Rudd. Field report?
Good.
Down there.
What am I going to say?
Just whatever you want to say. Let me just get some shots of where we are right now. This is insane. Cranberry Lake. I'm on top of a massive rock in the middle of this lake. And now, live, field report with Zach Rudd.
Yes, well, as you can see, we are into some clearer weather. We're around the backside of Cranberry Lake, and this is a piece of material that the glacier dropped off for us. So, I don't know, are there any questions? Do you have any questions about anything here? I'd be glad to answer anything.
How has the weather changed since this morning?
Well, we're kind of in the eye of the storm right now, so it's calm right now, but as you can see, there's some pretty dark clouds getting ready to roll in. You know, the wind's blowing pretty strong, so I remain optimistic. It certainly could potentially be pretty gloomy, so. But at least we're out and enjoying the weather while we have it. So.
That is true.
Here comes some more canoers.
Yeah, I'll come down around and then
Yeah!
This has been a weather report with Zach Rudd.
Yes.